What's going on, Miss Luenell? How you doing?
You're expecting me. You're expecting me, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm good. Let's go.
Let me play the opening and then we'll go into it. Okay.
Okie doke.
All right.
Hey yo, it's 9 o'clock, and it's time for the Jay and LNA show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Hit it.
To the rhythm.
Miss Luenell.
Yo, yo.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Hello, callers. This is Jay and LNA show. Hello, callers. This is Jay and LNA show, and we got comedian and actress, the lovely Luenell.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys out there?
Hey, we doing all right out here.
I'm starstruck right now, baby. Let me tell you, I've always wanted to hear your voice on my end of the line.
No. Well, here it is. My deepo baritone voice. Here it is.
It sounds symphonic to me.
Aw, stop that. Great. I should have been done called y'all.
Man, we just happy that you called in. I want to congratulate you on your success at the your residence in Vegas.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very, very, very excited about that. I actually have ended one and will be starting another that I can't really talk about until the tickets go on sale, but it should be very soon. You can look for an announcement from me on my Instagram at Luenell, Luenell. But I had a wonderful couple of months residency at the SLS Hotel and Casino.
Yeah.
The same place where Eddie Griffin and Monique are.
Okay.
Eddie does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monique does Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I bring it on home on Sunday. So my new residency will also be on Sundays. And I hope you guys get out of Texas and get a chance to come to Vegas.
Oh yeah. We gonna try to. I know I'm gonna try to get out there at least. Come holler at you one day or two.
He gonna see if the mega bus come that way.
But here's what's funny. I think it does.
well, I know I can afford a ticket there. You know, I got about $10 on me.
Okay. Well, you can make it.
Yeah, I can.
You can go across town. You can go across the United States on $10 on the mega bus.
So, what brings you to Dallas-Fort Worth area tonight? This weekend?
What do you think? You don't know?
Yeah, I know. Luenell's gonna be at the Improv, Arlington Improv this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
There you go.
And Sunday.
That's right.
You're gonna.
Yeah, I'll be at the Arlington Improv, one of my home away from homes. We always set it off out there. I'll be doing 6 shows, which is,
Yeah.
it's a lot when you do them every week. That's 24 shows a month. Keeps you pretty sharp. So it's going to be a fantastic show. Thursday night, 1 show. Friday night, 2 shows. Saturday night, 2 shows. And Sunday night, 1 show. And we have the ever-loving Sister Quintella Caldwell is my feature act. One of the funniest things you have ever seen in your life, and that's no joke. I'll give somebody their money back if they come and think and don't have a good time.
Yeah.
And I don't make no threat, no offers like that mildly because I don't give money back. But I will if you don't have fun at this show. That's guaranteed.
So let me tell you, we got the J and LNA show. We got the LNA. We got our name from. We used to do comedy shows at the strip club out of here in Fort Worth. I said, man, Luenell would have loved to be a part of this strip club thing, this comedy show. Yeah, I mean,
you think you came up with some new bright idea? I used to do comedy in the strip club 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and
I didn't say it was a bright idea.
Guess who ran it? Here in L.A., The Game The game's mother used to run the strip club,
Really?
and we used to do comedy. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's no new idea,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it is
yeah.
still a fun one.
Right. It out here in the South. You know, it's I had well, it was Paul Mooney did a show out here in Dallas Fort Worth at a strip club out here, and he filmed it. I forgot what he called it, but he did do a show back in the day. I think he did it. I think it was in the '80s or late '80s or something like that. It was at the
Hmm.
lodge. It was at the lodge.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought it was a different twist because the new generation hadn't really seen it out here. So
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
I thought I'd put it back out there.
Has it been being successful?
Well, we stopped doing it so far. Now we're just going through the podcast thing. So we'll probably go back to
But
it
we're gonna
in
come
the
back
future.
to it though.
So that would be a
Okay.
no.
So, Luenell, being in the comedy business for so long, what gives you the drive just to keep going and gives you the push just to keep going?
Um, I think because it's like therapy for me and sort of like church for me. Obviously, through my travels, I don't get to go to church as often as I would like to. I think that it keeps me from stabbing the average motherfucker on the street
Oh,
when
okay.
I can go and do comedy and get my frustrations out and make it funny and let other people know that they're not the only ones who feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And attention, of course. Money is a motive. It's how I make my living. It's how I pay my bills.
Right.
I don't get the bag that a lot of other people get, but if you, the only way to not get the bag is to give up, and I can't do that. What, I'm gonna go work in fucking Dunkin' Donut? Can't do that. So I
Yeah.
just got to keep on keeping on, and as long as God give me breath and enable me to catch these planes and make it, I'm gonna keep showing up.
Right.
Okay, well, let me ask you about the acting aspect of it. What made you want to bring acting onto your resume? Was it just something that fell into your lap, or was it always an inspiration of yours? Aspiration, should
I
I say?
I thank you. I acted before I ever did stand up comedy. I had already done 2 movies before I ever did stand up, and I started off in theater. First, actually, I started off in Baptist church choir, and that is like doing a show. That's like having a rehearsal on Wednesday, choir rehearsal, and then you better remember everything and do what you need to do on Sunday. So that's when I first started performing, and then I went into theater. I saw some people do a play and got to go backstage and got the bug. So I did the acting and everything before I ever did stand up.
Oh, nice. I did not know that. Now, let me ask you about your spread in Penthouse magazine. I still
Yes.
got the pictures in my memoirs myself.
Well,
How did that come
have
about?
the boys seen them? Because even for the audience, if you Google Luenell Penthouse, you can see my spread. I'm very proud of that, actually.
I
I'm
love it.
googling it
I
right
love
now.
it.
I didn't know that.
What you be spread?
What?
What was?
Right. Well, first of all, be clear. These are classy type boudoir sort of
Right.
pictures.
Yeah.
I'm only nude from the back. I have a child who was in college when I did it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, holding my vagina lips open for the world to see. That's
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's not what's happening.
It was very
But
tasteful.
I thought it was very sexy, very classy, and also I thought it was empowering for chicks my age and my size. They've never done a spread, uh, of a black woman my age and my size in Penthouse magazine. It's not Black Tail magazine; it's reputable Penthouse magazine. And I was real proud of it. I had directed a photo shoot for Penthouse before that, and then I was like, "Well, y'all ought to shoot me because I just want the women out there to know you can do a photo shoot too. You can do a spread too. Where the big girls are getting their comeuppance right now, especially with my girl Lizzo out there killing everything, killing the game. You got sexy ass Jill Scott, doing very provocative stuff on stage, and it's just the time to get over the fake model aspirational bullshit. After you're 50 years old, you know, chances are you're not going to look like a 23-year-old.
Right.
You know, maybe with a little help you might, and a lot of money and risks on your health and your body and your livelihood. But if you're just a real regular person, which is what I am, then you know you too can have swag, and you too can be confident, and you too can turn heads, and too can still pull some of these boys, and you don't have to do any of that fake shit. So that's what I wanted to promote.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff out here now is a lot of like Photoshop stuff. So that's what the young people used to anyway. So it really don't make a
Yeah,
difference.
but it's really you guys. If you guys said, "Hey, I can't stand you women with weaves. Be your natural self."
Yeah,
If you guys said, "No, we don't like fake titties or we don't like silicone booty," then the girls would stop.
yeah,
But because you guys have, taken that and accepted that and promoted that and encouraged that, that's why they do it.
Not me, because I like my women cute in the face and thick in the ankles. So I prefer them the
Well,
natural way.
well, the gentlemen in the South are way, better caliber than
yeah. We
the
we more
superficial guys in
we more
California and stuff like that.
we more
The
receptive.
guys in California don't have a clue basically what a real woman is, except for their mama and their grandmama. And I know that, I've got 7 brothers and sisters,
Yeah,
and I got, brothers that are married to like not supermodel type chicks, and they love them and don't cheat on them, and they have a wonderful life and all that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, looks fade, but your character doesn't. Looks fade, but your personality doesn't.
right.
And when you're older, and God forbid, you get to an age where you're not doing all that fucking like you used to, you got to have something else to hold you and sustain you. And hopefully it would be your charisma, your personality, and your knowledge and stuff like that. I know that's not what people look at when they go in a club. They're not looking for a bitch with charisma. They're not. But one day you got to leave the club, and one day you got to, look at each other in the daytime, and then who you gonna have then? So.
Yeah. So we got 3 comedians in the studio. These all up and coming comedians in the studio, and they didn't got some shows under their belt. They still out here trying to grind and how important is it to you, Luenell, to have a good team around you?
Well, it's everything. If you don't have a good team around you, you're going to run into all kind of problems. And hopefully you can build your team while you're in the lean years, and you guys can come up together, because there's going to be a lot of people that want to be on your team later when everything's great.
Right.
But what about in the sleeping on the couch days? What
Yeah.
about in the top ramen day? What about the I don't have enough gas to get to the gig days?
Man.
Who has your back then?
Right.
And that those are the people who, but it's very hard these days, I believe, because people are so fake and superficial. You don't know who to trust. So basically, if you got good, and your family will take you down too. But if you got good friends that really, you got to have somebody who believes in you. Like people always write me, I need a manager, but you don't have a career to manage yet. So you don't need a manager.
Yeah.
You don't need an agent. What you need is a really good friend.
Right.
A really good friend who believes in you.
Yeah.
And you have to know whether you got it or not. Just because you tell jokes don't mean that you're a comic. You just a nigga that tells jokes.
Right. Right.
But because you just like when you're a singer, anybody can be taught to sing, but you can't teach nobody how to sing
Right.
and move people. Hell, Mary J. Blige is not most technically trained a singer in the world. She can't do shit like Patti LaBelle does.
Yeah.
But it's her feeling, her performance is what she makes people feel when she sings, and that's as important as anything. And I think to be a good comic, you have to make the people want to be your friend. They want to hang out with you. They want to hear what you have to say and feel like you're talking to them. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
But, that's just me.
Yeah.
Nice. So, what part does your upbringing and your background play when it comes to your comedy? Because I noticed that you were born in Arkansas.
Yes. Well, family, people ask me, are you the funniest one in your family? And I say, absolutely not. Shit. I've got a brother and a sister that are funnier than me on any given day. And we're just one of those families, black families. We talk shit. We play dominoes. We talk about each other in a loving, sort of way. And I think that all was a training ground for me to become the person that I am. I have thick skin, you know. Um, I don't you can't offend me easily. I mean, you can. You don't want to.
Right.
You can. You know, 'cause a lot of comics we can dish it out, but we do not take it
Yeah.
well.
Right. Right.
So, you know, we're very sensitive. We talk a lot of shit, but we're very sensitive and stuff like that. So, I think my family has played a great, wonderful part in my in my comedic rise. Now, mind you, they didn't support me at all in the
Yeah.
early days. 'Cause number one, I have one of the worst mouths in the family that I got from my brothers and my dad.
Right.
And you know, nobody raised in the South wants to hear their sisters stand on tape talking about dick and this and that and other. It's embarrassing. But then when the neighbors started coming up and saying, "Oh my God, I saw your sister on TV. She was so amazing. Oh my God!" And even at the people at the church, you know, I wasn't supposed to be watching, but I caught her on Comedy View the other day, and oh my God, your sister's so pretty. When that started happening, everything started to flip, and then you have to ask yourself, do I shun my family because they didn't see what I was trying to do, or they didn't have the dream that I did, or do I embrace them and know that they could never dream the dream that I had, because this is my dream, and they couldn't see what I see, they couldn't feel what I felt. You
Yeah.
know, I left Arkansas early. I've been in California most of my life. My brothers and sisters, however, have stayed in the South. There's just a different sensibility. You don't normally grow up in Tallinn, Arkansas, and say, "Oh, I want to be a movie star."
Right.
The best you can hope for is getting a job at the fucking chicken plant or the paper mill or some shit like that, and getting a retirement and sitting down to shut up. But that wasn't what I wanted for myself. So
Yeah.
my family is very, very supportive, and they buy tickets, all that kind of shit. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna ask you another question. What if there were any comedian that you can open up for, dead or alive? Who would it be?
Nobody said I want to open up for no motherfucker. I want to be the head. I've opened up for everybody already. You know,
You ain't open up for the dead ones.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, basically that's my answer. I don't want to open up
Yeah,
for anybody.
I
I
got
don't want.
you.
I like being a headliner. You know.
I got you. I had to ask though, you know. But
Yeah, I don't. You know, I mean, I still do. You know, I'll
Yeah.
do shows where Lavelle is the headliner, or
Yeah.
DL is the headliner, or you know, Samora is the headliner. I'll still do those.
Yeah.
But if you want to know what I prefer, I
Right.
prefer to be the star. I prefer to headline.
Well, you know, it's hard to follow Luenell. Everybody know that.
Well, I mean, you know, listen, there are so many comedians I don't know about. There's, you know, a British black comedian named Gina Yashere, funny than a motherfucker. You got black comedians in the UK. You got black comedians in, you know, London and Paris that are funny as hell. We just don't know about them.
Right.
So when everybody, if they're the shit in Europe,
Okay.
everywhere. There's many people that know Richard Pryor. There's
Yeah.
a million people who don't know him. You know what I mean? So you just gotta stay in your lane and do your job, and don't worry about what somebody else is doing, which is hard. You gotta put like blinders on, like a horse at the racetrack, so you don't look like
Yeah.
I've literally unfollowed some people, so I don't see what they're doing.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't be
Yeah.
like, damn, I wish I could do that, or
Yeah.
yeah, I wish I could make out that. You know what I mean? So I just do my thing.
Right. Okay.
Well, what about the parental aspect of the game? Because I do know that you have a daughter. How were you able to become so successful and still be a great parent while being so busy?
Because I have a good baby daddy. First of all, I know who he is.
Yeah.
You know, he's present and accounted for. He's always been there for her,
Yeah.
and he took over. You know, when I moved from Oakland to Los Angeles with my husband, not my baby daddy, I left my daughter with my daughter's father and grandmother, and they got her to school, and they did this. And my daughter's father said, "You can leave her here with me, but don't go down there bullshitting. If you go down to L.A., motherfucking go down there and kill that shit," which subsequently I did, But I have to give my daughter's father much credit. My mother died a month before I got pregnant, and then me and my real father was murdered when my mom was pregnant with me.
Oh wow.
And so my stepdad wasn't in our life, and so it was just me and my daughter's father and family. So I really just had to give it up to God and the fact that her granny kept her in church. My daughter is a professional dancer. You can see her on Instagram at it's Luenell though. ITSDANELLEDOEE. That's my daughter's Instagram. You can see what she does. But she started dancing as a praise dancer in church.
Okay.
And she just got the bug, and she kept on going. It's great because I don't have to worry about my daughter sitting around like, my mom is Luenell. I don't know what I'm going to do in my life. But my daughter knows exactly what she's going to do. She gives a shit about what I'm doing.
Right.
She's seen it all her life. She knows she's met everybody. She's been backstage all of her life and all that kind of stuff. But she's on to doing her own thing, and I'm blessed to have that. Because you don't have to worry about your kids sitting around in a house lonely cooking meth and shit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Do you know what meth is?
I definitely know what meth is, and I'm definitely glad that's not to pass any of our children.
Man.
So let me ask you this: what's the end game? What is the ultimate goal when you get on stage to make people laugh?
Well, I'm not never satisfied with having just an okay show and people chuckle and leave and say, "Oh, that was nice." I need to see people choke on their drinks, spit their drink out. I want to see people exhausted. I want to make people's eyelashes come off. I want them to, not just myself, but my team, my feature act, my opener. I want people to have a great show, not just come sit through 2 acts and see me. I want them to have a great, hour and a half of nonstop laughs. I want to take you on a trip. I want to make you forget about that you got to go home and your lights may get cut off the next day because you used the last of this money to fucking come get a laugh. I want to make your endorphins, move around in your body and make you feel great. And I want to be the one that you talk about in the car, on the way home. Do you remember when she said, that? Oh, that reminds me of my nephew.
Yeah.
I want to be that chick that really chokes you out. That's what makes my heart happy. I've invited people to my shows off the street because I heard their laugh, and I want their laugh in my audience.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. So my end goal for my shows is just to make people exhausted with laughter, and it makes me happy.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to getting
Luenell,
all of that this week.
what's the first thing you do? What you do to warm up for a show? What you get ready to do, before you go out on stage? You have a ritual or something that you do?
These days, I usually eat some edibles before I start my makeup.
Yeah.
I eat some edibles and, get kind of giggly and shit like that. Nothing that, is going to distract me from from the job I have to do.
Yeah.
But I don't have one of those things where, I shadow box in the corner or I got to do, I do pray for the most part. Most of the time I can say a little prayer in the bathroom or something like that. And I'm real, I don't like to pray with other people because other people's prayers may not be sincere. I just like to pray on my own to me and God before I go out there and to say, to give exuded unto the people.
Yeah.
And so that's about it. Smoke a little weed, whatever.
Yeah. That's what's
I
up.
was just gonna say, when you get here this weekend, I'll have that good broccoli on deck.
Do you honestly think you have better weed than I do in California?
No, not at all.
I don't, but sometimes you gotta
Okay,
be
well you can
local,
keep
right?
that. That's why I like to smoke my own weed. If I see you, let me turn you on. As a matter of fact, because, it's legal here in California.
Right.
So they can figure locked up, but we can't. We can talk to a cop and blow weed smoke in the face, and they can't do shit.
Right.
So, we're kind of arrogant with this shit,
Yeah.
But if the government is listening, I I don't fly with marijuana. Can't.
Well, we wanna thank you for calling in, and we really appreciate it. Nothing but love, and we're gonna sure come out to the show Sunday, and visit.
That's what I was going to ask you. Are you guys going to be able to come in? What about those 3 comics you say they're in the room? They've done fell silent. They ain't had nothing to ask, nothing to say. Or
Yeah,
say
they were
like
they were
that.
asking you questions.
Well, I'm one of the comics.
And
I'm
I'm the other
Queen
one.
the
We
comedian.
got
okay.
we
I
got
thought-
Queen the
okay, I
comedian.
thought
We
you
got
said,
Jay Liggins, and we got Calamore White is our in studio guest.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And
Yeah, well, that's great. I thought that you I thought all y'all just worked for the radio station, so I didn't know who was who. But I humbly, thank you for the airtime. And once again, if anybody out there listening cares to follow me on Instagram or on my Facebook and tell me that you heard me on this show, I definitely will write you back. You can catch me on Instagram at Luenell at LUENELL. And on Facebook, my personal Facebook is maxed out. They didn't tell you that when we first got Facebook, but I do have a fan page, and that is the official Luenell. The official Luenell, LUENELL. If you don't know how to spell official, don't come on my page.
Well, we want to thank you again, Luenell. We appreciate it, and you'll see us Sunday. Get a chance to meet us at your show Sunday.
That'll be great. I can't wait. And thank you guys for your platform once again. Hey, God bless Texas, child, because I'm just so Southern girl at heart.
All
right. Thank you for
so
calling.
much.
All right, you guys.
And that was Luenell. If you missed it, you can catch it again on YouTube or anywhere else. And when we come back, we're going to break right now. We'll come back with Calamore White and a whole bunch of other news. This is the JNLNA show. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh, nervous ass.
God! Came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice.
Came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they trippin',
Ice.
came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they trippin'.
Give me a little something to remember. Tryna make love in a sprinter. Quit you dropping like Kimber. Looking like a right swipe on Tinder. Shit on these hoes. Let up my wrist on these hoes. Now I look down on these. I feel like I'm on stilts on these hoes. Get baby daddy right now. And the maid got cake by the pound. Go down, eat it up, don't drown. Making cheese in a bow, how it sounds. I got that gushy, yeah, that's a fact, but I never been pussy. I been that pajamas with footies, one MVP, and I'm still a rookie. Like, whoop. I gotta work on my anger, might kill a with my fingers. I gotta stay out of Gucci. I'm finna run out of hangers. Is she a stripper, a rapper, a singer? I'm busting blacks in a belly, Matega. Right through your hood, like I'm the mayor. You not my gang, them twin. Came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin'. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'.
Ice. Came through drippin', came through drippin', came through drippin', diamonds on my wrist, they trippin'. Ice. She would thought ain't trickin', put her on the knee, make her lick. Protect on my wrist and it glistening. Got mad, I dissed her. Shawty, you ain't nothing to a wrist. I put a check on the, put your whole set in your click. Got a game full of duds.
Whatever you call it, And we got very funny Mr. This dude there probably got half of y'all fired from y'all job because y'all was following him and did what he said. Mr. I don't never do at work. Calamore White in the building.
So what's up?
You know the rest of us, please. I'm Jay, Gray, and Queen.
My name right on my partner.
Yeah.
Get it
I
right.
don't want him to say my name. I'm Queen the Comedian. I'm here to bless you guys with my new radio voice. I've been practicing at home. Let me know if you like it.
You know, when Luenell was on, you all trying to talk proper and stuff.
Duh. That's what you're supposed to do. Professionalism wins the game.
Calamore, I'm gonna just tell you like this. Queen did good. Jay froze.
What did you still harping on that for? Let that go.
Because it's funny.
LIG it. Let it go.
Y'all know Queen be doing
It's funny.
good at most things that she do. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying, realize.
If I can't talk about it, what good is it we being on the radio?
You already done talked about it.
I'm gonna talk about it again because it's funny.
Yeah, let it go.
Ah, here we go. Y'all keep talking about me being old.
You are.
I know, and
It's good. It's good. To get
I embrace
old,
it.
man. I always tell people get old, man.
yeah, man.
But yeah, we ain't like he like 792. Like people these days don't make it to 45, so it is a good thing to get old.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, man, I heard niggas say that.
My girlfriend 28, so what it matter?
Your girlfriend 28.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
right.
Well, you
yeah,
out, man.
worms.
You bet. You know somebody on there listening. You know that, right?
I don't care.
I already seen it.
I do not care.
Who? Which one is girlfriends?
Talisa?
Talisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, sister-in-law.
She gonna get him.
Y'all need to stop. Oh, man. But, you know, we want to welcome Calamar White in the studio game. You know, what you been up to, man? You know, I know you out there doing your big things out there.
Yep, I know you went to the Improv last night. How was it?
Oh, that thing was packed. I don't know. It's some dude came through. He brought the whole city out. And I took
Who's that?
dude named KD K5. He brought
Yeah,
the
it
whole
was
city
his
out.
birthday.
I took advantage of that.
That's what's up.
I had never seen him before in my life,
neither.
but
He was a comedian?
But nah, he was saying like this. What happened was he was saying since he was turning 45, it was a lot of stuff he had on his bucket list. Like the day before, he jumped out of plane, and then like he was like he wanna do a stand up act, so he paid the club, the staff,
Oh, that's what's up.
like to perform. They gave him 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And, like he kind of killed that hoe for his first time.
Well,
he
of
ain't
course,
kill it,
all
but
his friends are.
he had all the
he
people. Yeah,
said
you
he
feel me?
didn't kill it, but
It was an open mic crowd. It would have been
Yeah.
a whole different story.
Well, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
They just sat there.
But he did it.
Queen,
I loved it.
y'all, you did you go up?
Duh.
But we working though, man. Like
Man, you got to, man.
gotta work.
That's the only thing you gonna,
Stay working.
how you
man.
gonna get
Fuck
better.
My job finna be the #1 song in the world, so
Yeah,
I love
gotta
it.
prepare myself for that. That's what my mind on.
it's called F My Job, man.
I just want to go
My bad.
and plug myself and say that I was the first person to tell him to make it public so I could share it.
Yeah, cause like I
I
had
was the
when I
very
first
first
posted,
For real?
person.
yeah, when I first posted, I was just like I posted it for my friend, cause I ain't like want nobody like you
Yeah.
know, see it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So my mom, she was the first one to come, and she was like, "Son, take it down. You know how people be hating on you.
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
bro. They
yeah.
gonna show you stuff." Then she came behind me like, "Nah, make this whole viral. This whole finna like make this whole public. It's finna go viral." So I had like the angel and devil on my shoulders. I'm
Man.
like, damn, do I want to keep it? You know, friends, or made this whole viral public? Then I just made it public.
So when you-
Took
Quick
off
question. Quick question. When you excuse me, Gray, I didn't mean to
Nah,
interrupt
nah,
you,
you
Gray.
good. My name right on my man. Call me Gray again, you gonna get body slammed. in this joint.
When you made that song, did you think about the repercussions, and did you get fired from that job?
Like when I made the song at work.
Yeah, I was,
So
You made it at work?
Yeah, I made all
on,
that.
on the forklift and
Have
everything.
you seen the video?
No, I
Not the
thought.
video, the song.
Oh, the song. Oh man.
I made the video at work, but the song too at work. Like,
Okay.
I made that at work, but no, I wasn't think about the repercussion because like I ain't think it was gonna like hit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They got everybody sharing it. Hell, DJ Pooh told you he couldn't get out of his head, didn't he?
Yeah, but when it hit and when I got fired from my job, they ain't really fired me for the video. They fired me because I ain't show no remorse. Like I was in there bragging on the video. Yeah, I'm in there bragging on the video, telling them like they should give me a marketing job. I can help them like get their business out there. And
man.
So they was like, man, due to you not showing no remorse, you know, we just gonna have to let you go and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, so, yeah, when I told them white folks just what he wasn't gonna
been
do.
like, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they wanted me to beg for my job and stuff
I'm
like that, but
sorry.
I'm
I ain't gonna do it no more.
like, that's why I like F my job.
Yeah, but now you can tell them kiss your ass with their tongue sticking out your sticking out their mouth, huh?
Now they can't have phones no more. I spoke to one of my coworkers.
Oh,
So
man.
they took the phones away. They can't even have phones on the floor no more.
So what inspired you? What made you do that? Do the song? I mean, you know, like what were you thinking about?
So it all came from like I was just gonna try a new scheme with the comedy to propel my stand up.
Yeah.
So I was gonna like try to incorporate the music with it. And that's when I had deactivated my Facebook. And I told myself like I ain't gonna get back on Facebook till I have like, 48 songs where I can post one each week for a whole year. Like I have some material so I can be consistent with it. So like the first video was like me talking about when a woman break up with you, like men really don't care. We just be wanting some money before y'all leave. Like make sure we on our feet, just don't leave us like bummy and stuff. So that video, I took that video. Then the second one was the job video, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that one started taking off. That one was taking off. So like as that one was taking off, I was like, damn, like let me fall back, you feel me? Like you feel me? With all these songs. I put out like 3 more songs, but my job, I was like that one was taking off. So I'm like, let me slow down, let this one build up. So with that being said, like I still got like a whole bunch of songs left like to even put out, but I'm just like letting this one like do the work. You feel me? Like, I don't want to like overdo it. So I'm like sit on this one and then just go from there.
Yeah.
So now like with this one being like working and stuff, I like damn, like I can't do the music no more. So let me find another scheme.
Yeah.
Like make people laugh. That's when I came up with the God scheme, like me talking to God.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
who did the voice in it?
that's me doing.
That's you too?
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
It sounds different though.
Don't look at me.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to sound
it's
like
supposed to
God.
sound different.
That's what's up.
That's how I like
Don't
really
look
hear
at me.
God. Like them prayers I be
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
how I really pray and stuff. Like
Okay.
that's how I talk to God for real. So
That's what's up.
it's like that.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I'm just working with that and doing this open mic stuff.
Yeah. Y'all want to ask the questions?
Nope, I already know him.
You
No, I'm
don't-
just playing. So what keeps you going hard in the comedy game? Like why is it that you haven't stopped?
Well, that's like what keep me going. Like I psych myself out to make myself believe like, like dudes ain't effing with me and messing with me and stuff like that. You know how I always be preaching that black bars. I'm like, man, I'm blackballed from the game. Like, they ain't doing no shows no more. They ain't putting me up. So I just psyched myself out, made myself believe, like, man, people ain't messing with me. So I'm just going to take over and, like, do my own little thing. And it's just, that's what fueled me to do all this stuff. So, and, like, it's going to work because all the people that, like, like, ain't messing with me now already know they're going to take what's going to turn. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, me being the type of person I am, I'm still going to mess with you.
That's what. That's
But it's
what
going to cost.
That's what we do though. I mean, that's how we. I guess.
People be feeling like they the gatekeepers out here. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people out here
Man.
feel like they gatekeepers. They be feeling like, oh
Say it
man,
for me in the
if
back.
you- they be feeling like, oh man, if you don't do my show, your career ain't going nowhere. So like, you gotta do my show. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I'm gonna just go around.
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Like, I don't
Yeah.
gotta do your show. You ain't gotta put me on the show.
I mean, I don't know what the deal is out here when
It's
it
watered
comes to
down
that.
out here, man.
Everybody
Gotta hit them folks.
they think they get a certain little
Because they
recognition.
get a spot or get a room.
Now they all big timing you and everything. But I'm like,
Man, that's why I've been hitting the improv consistently. Like,
yeah,
yesterday was like my 22nd week in a row. Like I just hit that, get some little film, get some footage, build my little profile up, and just give it to the world. Like I ain't
That's
gotta worry
what's
about
up.
these little local people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So do you plan to keep it to just comedy, or do you plan on taking the music seriously, doing
Nah, hell
film,
nah.
stage?
I'm gonna definitely do film, but with the music, like I'm just doing this to prepare my stand up career. Like I already know like the song gonna like last forever. I hope it lasts forever.
Yeah, man, because you got girls putting the music out, fighting at work.
Yeah, like,
The
that was
dude
crazy.
dropped. The dude made the domino bricks
Yeah,
and
that was
dropped.
crazy.
I was
Yeah.
the opera when
I
it was
tripped
the dude
out on
and
that
the
one.
chick singing it.
And it was so crazy, like, man, it's just like it ain't even started yet. Like that shit finna get spread and it's gonna get big.
yeah.
I hope it gets spread and get big. Like that's what I wanted to do. I'm trying to have like going Jimmy Kimmel, all
Man.
that stuff.
Man, that's all you gotta do is stay consistent. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head down. Keep like Luenell said, keep those blinders on, man. Don't pay attention to what nobody else doing. Pay attention to what you doing.
Yeah,
Put in the work. Simple as that. That's how stay persistent and stay consistent.
Got to.
You know, everything will fall into place. Let's get into it. I'm gonna play the world premiere of F My Job. I'm about to drop it right now.
I'm about to say this about my job right now, you know?
Oh, something crazy just happened at my job. I gotta tell
Oh,
y'all.
your song's playing now.
Boy. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I might just take me an extra break. I might eat somebody lunch today. I can't work with the good smell on me. I just hope my coworker don't tell on me. Cause I behind out before it's time to clock out. I'm really about to walk out. Hey, I'm famous now, so if I take a pic with some girls, the ugly ones getting cropped out. Hey, I don't give a damn about this job. I'm tired of waking up for the white man. Say I don't give a damn about this job. I'm about to slap my alarm off the nightstand. It didn't call in and say I got the chicken pox in. No ride to the doctor's office, and I just got a call from Jeff Bezos. He said he got the new robots in. Cause I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I went viral and got fired. It took a while to get hired. I call off when I'm not tired and binge watch the old wire. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. Overtime, not me. I'm going home at 3. Cause I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time.
Hey, it's Dean, a.k.a. Mr. Sliquid, and you're listening to the Jay and LNA Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
Lil Diggy.
I was on 360 yesterday.
What?
Yes,
You
sir.
do your job. You play what you got
I
to
heard
play.
there were pigs all over the
Because, you
road.
know, we shit. Nigga, you just start, you know, shit.
Forget you. Before I get a celebrity on the phone, goddamn.
We on commercial?
Yeah.
For how long?
I feel go kicking the door. Let me in this motherfucker.
I'm gonna play this Lil Dicky song.
The radio station?
This
I'm finna lose this motherfucker.
Freaky
Wait,
Friday. Then we're gonna go into
You got to play that.
yeah, these gonna come play first.
Look at that. We ain't even up on that. Look at that. Look at that shit.
It's your fault.
What?
Ain't on my fault. Hell, I bought some goddamn King Goods.
You did when was it?
Man, we'll be on there at the end of the month.
Anything since Christmas.
I'm just saying. They have one shoe.
Why you crying? Scary ass. Why you crying? Scary ass. it's full like, I got some other celebrities gonna be calling into the show. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers don't understand. I'm getting all these people calling the show. You can't even talk to them. Y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know y'all can't see me right now, but just go do it. I'm talking to people that's listening. We're commercial right now, y'all.
From the JNLNA show. I'm just here to let y'all know that the game's still the same. The only thing that changes is the room. You can catch me, Queen, Mike, and Rhino Mike each and every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Great Bowl. You'll be able to hear funny conversations, banging music, and everything else that you want to hear each and every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Great Bowl.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Hey, this is Downtown Tony Brown.
And your boy Deuce.
Catch our show from a man's point of view.
Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for a good power hour.
You'll be able to hear discussions, answers, questions from a man's point of view.
Yes, ladies, so tune in Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Times and get your questions heard.
From the great stream.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Back in my day, we advertised like men. Get up on the rooftop and use what we called lung power. Come and get it! Nowadays, they got what's called the internet. It goes worldwide. And on this internet is what's called FishbowlRadio.com, a network of over 100 personality-driven radio shows. Now that's a lot of lung power. Sounds like a good way to get the word out about your business. Call them, 817-633-4880, and jump in.
Hey, it's Dean, a.k.a. Mr. Sliquid, and you're listening to the JNLNA Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
This year, make your corporate event, holiday party, or birthday magical with the Magic Mirror Photo Experience. Your guests will love it and be talking about it for days. Plus, they'll even get to walk away with their own unique red carpet picture. It's fun, unique, and gives your occasion that special touch that your guests will appreciate. The Magic Mirror. Find us on Facebook to book now. Search Mirror Image Rentals. That's Mirror Image Rental. Let the magic begin.
Who is little Jason Hernandez? Jason was a smiley 1-year-old when he was diagnosed with cancer. At the age of 4, he lost his battle, but won our hearts. His father, Luis Hernandez, has kept his smile alive with the Jason's Dream Foundation, which helps families going through the same thing and who are truly in need of our financial support. Join us Sunday, June 30th at Gas Monkey Live, located at 10110 Technology Boulevard in East Dallas, next to Studio Movie Grill from 12 to 5 p.m. for the 7th annual Little Fighters Benefit Custom Auto Show and Lowrider Hop Exhibition. This event is free and only $25 to register your show car. Registration for your car is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Prizes will be awarded, and this family-friendly event will have live music, a live remote broadcast by Fishbowl Radio Network, prizes, and more. 100% of the proceeds benefits the Jason's Dream Foundation. For info, call 469-358-3248 or go to jasonsdream.org.
It's your girl Jazzy Jolie from that Web Chapel, and right now you rocking with Fishbowl Radio Network.
Hey, Dallas Fort Worth, this is Brian from Sonic Temple, the Cult Tribute, and you're listening to the Jay and L&A Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Wow!
Hey guys, this is Emily, Jenna, and Francesca, and you're listening to the Jay and L&A Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Woo! Woo!
I feel like going on. Hey, what's up? What's going on? We back at it. This is the Jay and L&A Show.
Why is you hollering, man?
Because, man, Lil John's supposed to come. What?
Your mic all sound.
Yeah. Lil John's supposed to come
You
tonight.
all on the
I
mic.
hope we show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got guest comedian with the #1 song in the country.
Yeah.
Mr. Calamar White in the world.
Calamar, how you feel when did Snoop Dogg? Was it Snoop Dogg that shared your song?
Yeah, he shared it. It got 2.5 million views.
What?
On his page?
Yeah, on his page. Then the World Star came. Then Angela Yee got like 1.4 million views.
That's what's up.
So damn near
The
half
only
of the
thing I
world
hated
seen
about it,
it.
like my video, like the original video, ain't have my tag on it.
Oh,
so like,
yeah.
I missed out on all them followers. Like,
you know what?
That's why I started putting my tag on my video. Now,
Yeah.
I gotta put my shit on my video.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I would have
I
definitely.
mean, that's a lesson you learn, while you're going through.
You go back and do it. Well,
I went back and did it,
Yeah.
then I lost all the views. That's why like the views is like at probably 12,000
Yeah.
right now.
But you know what you could do?
It's
Start
like
hitting up
12,000 like that.
the
Ain't
people
a lot.
who posted it, the celebrities that posted it, hit them back up.
I do. Like I've been hitting them back up,
Yeah,
leaving
yeah.
comments on the people who shared it, like my
Yeah,
link
man.
to the video. and stuff
I hit
like
up
that.
Cardi B and asked her when she come back in Dallas and holler at me. She ain't hit me back yet.
Because she's not going to holler at you.
Hey,
man.
She probably scared that
I
you ain't gonna
think
talk
she
to
got
her.
another baby on the way.
You think she got another baby?
I think she got
Man,
another baby on the way.
Man.
That
You know how
booty
people
getting
get happy, start having babies.
that booty getting big.
You want to get job, man. I know the doctor that do that.
So I mean, Calamar, you got any other song you working on?
Nah, I ain't really
You just chilling.
Cause like I said, I got the songs in the clutch already, so I ain't really working on no new songs. I'm just grinding, man. Like putting these videos together and getting my routine and sets together. Cause I already know it's finna come a day, man. I'm finna just be everywhere performing. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get prepared for that.
That's what's up,
So all the ladies want to know, are you single or are you dating?
man. Calamar got about 48.
Cause you just argue with somebody about their son, want you to spend more time with him.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't-
asking what the ladies want to know.
Nah, I don't like to talk about that type of stuff. You feel me?
So you don't like to talk about your dating life. You don't like to talk about your
Man.
spouse.
Nah.
Yeah, he ain't crazy.
You don't want to bring your spouse into
Nah,
it.
You know, I try to keep that, private, discreet, confidential.
Yeah, when that song go triple platinum, they gonna get it out of you.
Nah, they ain't. No.
They gonna catch
Look,
it.
Man, people don't really know. Like, I'm a tourist at heart. Like, I'm mean as hell. Like, like they don't like the people who really know me. Like, they know. Like, I tell people no quick. Like,
You ain't never been mean to me. No. So, let me ask you this. What part does having a daughter play in your comedy? Are you more sensitive towards women and their needs, or what?
Nah, cause I just be feeling like your kids come up like to whatever like you teach them and stuff like that, whatever they see and stuff like that. All that being influenced by other women in your life, you know, that people say that affect how you treat your daughter and stuff. Like, I don't believe that, because like I treat my daughter like the world, and I know when she grow up, like I'm gonna teach, like she gonna be seeing my stuff, and she gonna be like, damn, my daddy was real. Like, I know not to mess with niggas like him, like how he used to be. You feel me? So that's what I want her to. That's why I keep it real with myself. I keep it authentic on stage, because I already know, like, kids grow up, they gonna see this. They gonna go back and watch, like, why people love my daddy, like what he was doing.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So.
Nice. So, any comedian, dead or alive, if you could open for them, who would it be?
Mike Epps and Lil Duval.
Nice.
You check out the comment.
What? Shut up.
Cause I just feel like they like the realest in the game. Like, they don't fold, they don't try to be Hollywood, they ain't like kissing ass. And that's how I approach the game. You feel? That's why I ain't out here like begging nobody. Like, I just do my own thing. Like, I already know it's gonna
And
come.
if you hit me, you hit me. You know.
You feel me? So like, I look up to them. Like, you feel me?
That's what I like about. That's what I like about Luenell. She's like kind of down to earth, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
She one of those type of comics.
It's a different thing to be said when it's a person like, look, you better get on the train now, because this motherfucker, I mean, it's going to roll. Just say, get on the train now, because it's going to roll with or without you.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like all trains, it don't go that fast at first, but once it pick up speed, it ain't no more catching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, you know, with the JNLNA show, I mean, we got some things in place. You know, I got, you know, some things coming down the line. Some more celebrities gonna be calling in.
Yep,
and Jay, don't get scared, Jay.
I'm trying to learn the trapeze.
Just talk to him on the mic, Jay.
You said learn the trapeze. What's that? A math problem or something?
No, see, that's what I be talking about. You need to go GED tutoring.
And I got my diploma. I was a valedictorian. I was a valedictorian in my class in the summer.
Okay, so they let you take off your helmet that day. They say since you the smartest one, you can go up there and show your picture without wearing the helmet.
Man. Pulled a Kevin Hart on Dad. I know you said a lot of things about me that you didn't.
Like Will Smith. Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Oh man.
No, Will Smith had to graduate with the kindergarten.
With the kindergarten, just man.
I don't know what's going on with this mic. We have some technical difficulties.
They just don't want you talking. That's the microphone.
Y'all hear that popcorn?
I don't hear nothing, brother.
We ain't got
I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing.
Them cleats headphones. Beats.
Man, them they cannons.
Those are not incredible.
So Caliber, you got anything coming up? Like, you going out of town? Any shows out of town? Anything setting up?
What do I have coming up? Shit, nothing.
Nothing.
Ain't nobody putting me on no shows, man. Like, hey man, when I first came in again, I was on the road.
I know you was out there
doing
it, man.
Flyers
we was out like Hourglass.
Yeah, I'm on Flyers here. Then it was like, man, I found out what the secret was, man. Like, the comedy game, like prison, man. Like, you can't tell nobody your time. Don't tell nobody you short timing, because boy, they gonna hate on you. Like, oh damn, like you ain't been in the game that long. Yeah, let's fall back on you. Take him off some shows.
Yeah,
let's see him put the work in. You know, I'm like, and that's what it was. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back for real. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do like Jamie Foxx and change your name to a lady name.
I ain't changing.
But he getting on at the open mic, so he getting on though. He talking about like these fools.
Yeah, they introduced me as a regular now at the open mic.
They do. He like, he's a crowd favorite. I be like, don't pump this man head up, dog. He gonna start back wearing them loafers and stuff again.
I'm about to start back wearing
I'm just saying, the first 12 times I saw you, you was like in loafers and you had on pink and white polo with like the polo horse was polka dot though. It was like, it was nice. It was nice. It made me notice you.
Man,
and now I know you, and I'm like, yeah.
When you start getting a little notoriety, that's what they gonna, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you put out that song and you got that, they start, you know, giving you the Heisman.
Yeah. Oh man.
Better start giving them the Heisman.
That's what they do.
It's gonna be like I said, the type of person I am. I'm still probably gonna mess with them though.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna need my money though.
Yeah, it's gonna cost.
Yeah, it's gonna cost.
So, what's the worst show you ever had?
Oh, when I was at
Laughs and Ass?
No. When I was at One Love Loud, the show I told you, when I was like, yeah, it's packed, but I really lied.
I was 4-5 people's in there.
Matter of fact, the show you DJ.
Yeah.
When I was like, that ain't the song out. That was like, I think that was my first time bombing. That was like, I'm gonna tell you how it happened. That was the worst show ever. Like, I started talking about domestic violence. Like when I started off like fine, you feel me? Like I got the crowd. Then I started talking about domestic violence, and then the crowd had kind of waned down. The crowd kind of like left, so I felt that shit. So I was like, I kind of got mad. So what I said, I was like, damn, it must be a lot of women in here getting hit. So look, then I just lost everybody. Oh Lord, like nobody was laughing. I tried to I tried to recruit myself. I was like, let me go and end my set. I'm calling my wife, man. Appreciate y'all.
That's messed up. And because I swear I was supposed to be on that show. I had my baby promoting it all in the back seat. And then when
you
Friday came around, I went to the movies. And I'm at the movies. Calamar called me talking about, it's packed. It's packed. You should have came. It's packed. I'm like, nah, fool. The movies is packed. I want to holler at y'all next go around. Yeah. As soon as I hung up, somebody went live, and I ain't see but like 3.5 people
T-Bone?
in the room.
Nah, I
said, man, I almost cranked my car up to turn around, but
It was more than that. But that was the first show like I bombed on. Like.
So what's the worst venue you've ever been to? I'm trying to be petty.
The worst venue?
Stilettos.
Nah, that shit out there. We was in South Dallas.
Sweet 3B. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Is it that bad?
No, like I actually liked the stage. Like they little stage they had in there. It was just like the seating could have been like more deeper in the back, but like they stage was like on point. But the worst venue, man, what's the worst venue? I don't want to put them on blast.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
you
say
finna
no.
be a millionaire. This is honesty. You know, if you can't be honest,
we in the
what
barbershop.
can you
If we
be?
can't talk the way we want to talk.
I'm saying if you
There's
can't be
been
honest,
a lot of places.
Yeah.
Mike can invest.
Oh, I tell you what you call it? What we performed at last together?
Sweet 3B.
No, it was like hell nah. It was like at a little bar or something.
The one where we all pulled
By the Improv.
By the Arlington Improv?
Yes, where we went to that night. I performed and then you went after me. Man, you don't smoke that.
JJ's.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The little small
on the other side of the highway.
I say that's the worst venue I performed at.
It's just small. It ain't that bad.
We was in there on karaoke night.
And you old boy filming live.
Yeah, and I don't think that it's a bad venue. It's just that
it's just little.
You know, if it's karaoke night, that's what people expect.
Yeah,
they come for they come there. People sing
their songs. They want to be SWV. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Al Green.
So you like talking about some jokes? They like, man, come on, bro.
That's like when I was at the Green Elephant. They had nothing but a rap concert the whole night. Then he gonna put me on in the middle. It was a nigga in the corner the whole night. Just doing like that nigga. There's nobody do no laughing, no nut. I said, man, these folks on these drugs and they drinking. They don't. They jumping up. They don't listen. They don't listen to no jokes.
So if there was anything that could get you to stop doing comedy, what would it be? That's what I should have asked.
Not a goddamn thing. Because, like, I found comedy going through a dark time in my life anyway, so I know it ain't nothing that can stop me. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Just keep me going.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna do comedy for the rap game. Like the rap game is a young man's game. You feel me? Like you gotta be young to rap, but with comedy,
2
like
Chainz is 40.
It don't matter how old you are.
Master P was
the
50.
older, like in comedy, like the older you get, the season you get. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
grow in comedy. So
Yeah.
like I already know I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So who do you see yourself turning into, like a old blank, like comedian wise? Like you see yourself turning into like an old Sinbad.
Sinbad don't cuss. So
Probably an old Calamar White.
What?
You can't get mad because you say you want
Boy,
to be
don't be
yourself.
humble with me,
I know you conceited. Not just like- Right. And you said you are dating?
No.
You know, that's what they call the loop around. That's what they call the loop around. I've been learning to do that with my jokes and stuff. I was trying it out with questions.
But no, I'm not dating.
Watch yourself, Callum.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Shacking up.
I'm out here mating.
It's that time of the season. Mating in the summer,
Mating
have babies in the
season.
winter.
Y'all wasn't with me shooting at the gym.
Nah, but I ain't doing nothing. You know, I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
chilling.
big.
Cause right now I'm at a point. I'm getting to a point. I'm getting to a point where I'm scared to date. Cause I ain't gonna know who to trust. I ain't gonna know it's your mother.
Well, that's the time to meet
with
them
me.
now.
Look, I ain't. So it's like when I date. Now I'm looking forward to like dating like celebrity bitches.
Yeah.
Not bitches,
Boy.
but women. You feel me?
So,
That's when you gonna get in trouble.
but you don't, you
Nah,
don't
but I
want
know I
Heather
ain't
from down
gotta
the
worry
street.
about them like in it for the money.
Yeah, because they got their own money.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because they do that now.
but I do got this one
Okay.
chick I'm gonna bring up with me though.
Who is it?
She kept it real with me, so
That's
I ain't
what's
gonna
up.
forget about her.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that your roommate with the son?
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
It's her.
His daddy write me. Damn, we got to talk about.
Friend through penmanship.
Yeah, right. Me,
Man,
want me to
I'm-
write him. You
Man.
He say he
trying
trying
to
to
get
be
to
my
know me
friend
through
through
penmanship.
penmanship.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
man.
Oh,
I don't
man.
be on that.
Larry.
So, Caliber, how do you just come up with the skits and the stuff that you put out? What
just sitting at home smoking? Like, because I've been told myself I want to at least write a joke, at least one joke a day. You feel me? To keep myself. That's why I don't mind posting my material. Like, niggas be like, I ain't posting my material. Like, niggas, I come up with this, like, it ain't nothing. I can post it. You feel me? So, coming up with that, I just be smoking, and I just be thinking about my life. And I just come up with them hoes. I don't know how I do it, but I just make it make sense. I write it down. Like, some people like to write it in their phone. Like, I'm a like pen and paper type dude. Like,
Yeah.
I
Man.
like to see it. You
Old
feel
school.
me? Yeah, old school. So that's how I write it. And everything I be saying in the videos be written. You feel me? So
Man.
it don't be me just talking. Like, I actually take the time out to write it. And some of them hit, some of them don't. Some of them don't be funny, some of them don't. But I just post it anyway.
Yeah. That's what's
Come
up.
on, Derek.
Jay, you want to get into some news, man?
Yeah, we get into some news, man.
What's the news? What's the news? I didn't want to hear this. What's the news?
Hello, I'm Dick Niffing, and this is the Fishbowl Radio News in the Gray Bowl.
What?
Yeah, I'm Dick Niffing. Change my name.
This ain't the Fishbowl Radio Show.
What's the news, man?
Yeah,
What's the news?
well, we got this happened in Port Arthur. I think them cats in Port Arthur's half-ass crazy, but hey, you never.
Man, that's what Pimp C from.
One injured, money stolen after armored car robbed outside Port Arthur Market Basket. For one, what is a market basket?
It's kind of like a Sprouts.
Oh, okay. A man took an unknown amount of money from a Rochester armored car service and transportation truck, police said. Port Arthur police are investigating after one person was injured in an armored car robbery. The robbery happened at 8:59 a.m. at the Market Basket in the 5800 block, West Port Arthur Road in Port Arthur. They got a. Why would they name a street after the city? A man took an unknown amount of money from a Rochester armored car service. Port Arthur Police Detective Sade, whatever her name is, said one person was found beaten at the scene. I said, he whooping ass. The suspect is still on the loose. Man,
them armor truck robbing, I be feeling like nowadays, like the people who work for the armor truck, they be in on it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Ain't nobody finna just come up rob no armor truck. They be armed too.
Somebody been watching too much Den of Thieves.
Yeah, Den of Thieves go hard.
It was one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorite. That nigga O'Shea Jackson did that.
Man, and then move right on to the next hit.
Man,
yeah, he did
those
that.
diamonds. Drinks on me.
Set up the overcocky dude.
Yeah.
The white guy.
Yeah. The Mexican dude, whatever he was.
It's kind of like the story, the frog and the scorpion
Yeah.
story. Y'all know about that story?
Tell us
The
about
frog
it.
and the scorpion?
I watched the shot last week.
But y'all heard it before that. You ain't know about the story before that?
Nah.
So you know about the story though?
Yeah.
You don't know about the story? The frog and the scorpion?
Oh, because
What about
that's,
you?
I remember it was, because that's the dude, he was like, because that's just what I do, that's going across here.
Yeah, that's just like the man picking up the snake that was badly beaten in the road, and then when he nursed the snake back to health, the snake bit him, and he said, "Oh man, I took care of you, nursed you back to health, and you bit me." He said, "Hell, you know I was a snake when you picked me up." So,
You know I was a snake.
Yeah, man, but
Y'all got boobs all up in the.
yeah, we love boobs. Yeah, man, but on another note, on moving on to the next. What time is it? Okay, we got a good
Shout
10
out
minutes.
BL Double Blitz.
Good 10 minutes left.
Nah, we got 10 minutes before we go on the next break.
Oh.
But get out of my air. Quit blowing in my air. I don't get turned on like that. I want to ask about, because people put their personal business. Do you think people use the Facebook platform for their too freely and frequent for their personal business? Because these last couple of days, people been putting on how they daddy come from way out of state to come see his other kids, right past them, and don't see her brother and this, that, and the other, and her and her daddy was close, and then you got Keisha loving my kids and loving the Lord and hating my baby daddy. She get on there. She get on there, talk about how her baby daddy ain't shit, and then say, but, ooh, God, today I hope you just keep me. I hope you keep your hands covered on me, because today, if I see my baby daddy and his hoe, I'm going to beat their ass. There's stuff like that. And then when you comment on it, they say, you minding their business.
Then they get mad.
Man, I was talking about that last night, like when cause I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. You feel me? And a few people from my city like been dying, like just ended up being dead and stuff like that. And I be knowing because
A lot of people dying. They ain't never died before.
Look, and I be knowing because like the girls from my city, like I hate how they represent dead street dudes. You feel me? Cause like they'll get on Facebook. You feel me? And find a picture with the dude holding up a lot
All
of
the money.
Like buku, like scholarship money. He could have went to school with this money. You feel me? Like real shit.
Yeah.
So then they'll have a caption like, "Oh my God, he was such a great dude. Why they had to take him?" Like, bitch, the picture self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you see why they took him. Like, he getting all this money. You feel me? Like, and this be stuff like that. And then another thing, like people be posting like they personal business. And like people need to know like the internet ain't going nowhere. Like that's part of it's becoming part of like human behavior.
Yeah.
So like when girls be like catching they man like liking posts and like inboxing females, like that's really cheating, cause like that shit part of your behavior. Like you know what you doing. You feel me? So women be right when they be like, man, you don't got no business liking her status. Like, you know what you doing, commenting. Like, the internet part
You set it up.
Yeah.
Fellas, it ain't me that's giving away the game.
Yeah, like, you shouldn't be cheating on women, man, and doing women wrong and liking people and commenting on other women pictures.
Hey, black men don't cheat, man.
But you know me, I'm the inbox. I'm the inbox king. Like, I'm copying and pasting the same message. It's just like fishing. Like, you throw out the same bait. You feel me? Whoever catch it, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel? I ain't got time to be writing like different messages how I feel about you. No,
you right. You come up with something good.
And
You
guess
put
what?
it.
And guess what? The line be.
What?
Let's build. That's all I.
Oh, you so sweet. How many girls you said that to?
Let's build. Copy and paste. Let's build.
Say let's build. You go on your notes and just put it in there and then just copy and paste and put it in there.
Like nobody never approached me like that. He was trying to build. Let's build. Like it worked too.
Oh man, let's build. I'm about to try that one.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it worked. Like no, it worked. Women ain't hearing that.
No, it don't.
Women ain't hearing the man want to build with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, men.
It worked for all ages. Trust me. I'm under 70, chump. I'm on the cusp.
But yeah, man, the internet part of the human behavior, man. So when people post their personal business, it's how they really feel, man. They just nobody don't really care, but like they still posting it.
Yeah.
You know, they be posting long status. They only get like 2 likes. It be then you see the like symbol and then the sad symbol. Like somebody put the sad, the sad thing. Be 2 likes.
Yeah. I gave him all my heart and my time, and he cheated on me. He hurt me. He messed with.
That's all you gotta do is post the same comments on POF. Oh, you gonna get a hit.
Oh nah, from a tranny. Boy, them trans taking over POF. And them little fake profiles.
Yeah.
That's muy terrible.
I had to get off POF. I'm like, see, too many people don't find out about this. Nah, it's just shit, bullshit on here now.
Come over there. Is that Calamar?
Real. That's POF was crazy.
Hey, y'all remember the chat line on the phone?
Training got in my inbox. Like, you hungry? I'm like, what? Hell nah, I guess he got mad. I ain't writing back. He hit me like, you know what? Never mind. I don't even want to feed you no more. You blew it. Like, nah.
I wasn't interested in the first place.
You blew it.
Oh, man.
I'm good.
Talk you hungry.
You hungry?
You blew it. You blew it like you really want.
He said, I don't want to feed you no more. You blew it. Like,
Dang.
Nah.
Man, please.
I had to block them.
That's what's up. Quinn, you gonna do your drunk news?
We ain't even did no regular news.
Jay, he just falling off today.
Nah, we talked about the social media thing. That was part of my news because I want to switch it up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Is it my fault? Want to switch it up? I can't switch it up.
I had to switch it up.
That's Calamar next song. I'll have to switch it up.
Dallas man gets 75 years for shooting ex-girlfriend as she drove to the police station to flee him.
So he shot her and then she drove away?
Yeah, I don't know.
Finish.
Brandon Damon Woods, man, that's a hell of 33, was sentenced Monday. Court records show he had pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's attempted murder. He done shot the bitch. A Dallas man who shot his ex-girlfriend as she drove to a police station to get away from him was sentenced Monday to 75 years in prison. Collin County court records show Brandon Damon Woods had pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in April. In March of 2018, Woods' ex-girlfriend, who is also the mother of his 2 children, attempted to flee him and drive to the Richardson Police Department for safety.
Boy, your ass read like a substitute student.
Yeah, man. I ain't got my glasses on. Yeah, man. But, yeah. What was it? Well, I want to know what she finna leave him.
Probably would, because I'm telling you, like, I don't know, man. Dealing with women, man, I don't act it out some crazy times, too. And women make you do it. But as far as, like, killing and shooting, you just gonna just buy some
have y'all did something to a woman's car?
Who, me?
Jay, you look like you have.
I have.
Yeah. For real, what you do, Calamar? You need to put her tires on flat?
Nah, I kicked the
the windshield?
Nah, the mirror. What you look out?
Yeah.
Side view mirror. I kicked
Outside.
that out so she can look.
Yeah, man.
I kicked it out so she couldn't look.
For real, I don't want to have to keep looking back.
Oh man.
Nobody want to keep looking back.
Jay, what about you? You did something. I know you did something.
Man, please. I'd have stomped out the windshield.
Oh man.
Ooh, boy, you.
The front.
Aggressive
Oh
with
man, that's
That's domestic violence.
yeah.
Hell, that after I did that, she stabbed me.
Oh man.
Y'all fought after that.
Yeah, I was bad. She done threw the iron at me. It was hot too. After she done ironed the shirt.
See, that'll put me in the red because it's like you trying to really hurt me. Like, why is you throwing things? Like,
Man. Yeah, she was short. She was 5 minutes away from being a midget. So we was riding in the truck, and I seen her shaking the can up. Well, I said, "Damn, this bitch ain't finna throw this can at me." She threw that can, hit me upside my head. Man. Yeah. I ain't lying. Yeah, but it don't get that bad. I ain't finna shoot her.
yeah, I ain't like they even go get a gun. No, I'm finna kill this bitch. That's what you thinking when you going to get the gun. I'm finna kill this bitch.
Hey, with that said, we gotta shoot a commercial, y'all. We got
speak it right into existence. You gonna be in jail.
Oh, y'all crazy.
We gonna shoot to commercial. We'll be right back. It's the J and LNA show. Yeah, that.
Man, I told you about that.
Richie on the beats. Baby, just be yourself. Baby girl, just ease your mind. I ain't here to waste your time. Girl, I'm tryna make you mine. The things that we doing together. Bodies move like fluid together. Wondering what we doing together. Pull you to the room if you let. I wanna lay you down right now. I wanna lay you down and make the feelings come right out. I wanna lick you up. Lay it down, put it down. I wanna lay you down right now. I wanna lay you down and make the feelings come right out. I wanna lick you up. Lay it down, put it down. Yeah. I just wanna take my time with ya. That kinda slow you go when you love making. Feeling every lick and touch. Sending chips down your body. Babe, let's get naughty. You're holding back and acting tough. Now let me set the mood off right. No clothes, just us, no lights. 69, I'ma lay, you can ride. The mama going heavy metal. No brakes when she pedal. Got that pussy on a pedestal. That's why these other bitches mad at you. You think you a keeper, so I keep her. Not for the weekend, she can sleep in. I scoop it down her out of sleeping. Yeah, I'm in it going off the deep end. I wanna lay you down right now. I wanna lay you down and make the feelings come right out. I wanna lick you up. Lay it down, put it down. I wanna lay you down right now. I wanna lay you down and make the feelings come right out. I wanna lick you up. Lay it down, put it down. Yeah. Baby, just be yourself. Baby girl, just ease your mind. I ain't here to waste your time. Girl, I'm tryna make you mine. The things that we doing together. Bodies move like fluid together. Wondering what we doing together. Pull you to the room if you let me.
I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I don't ever do the shoot at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I might just take me an extra break. I might eat somebody lunch today. I came to work with the good smell on me. I just hope my co-worker don't tell on me, cause I behind out before it's time to clock out. I'm really about to walk out. Hey, I'm famous now, so if I take a pic with some girls, the ugly ones getting cropped out. Hey, I don't give a damn about this job. I'm tired of waking up for the white man. Say I don't give a damn about this job. I'm about to slap my alarm off the nightstand and then call in and say I got the chicken pox in. No ride to the doctor's office, and I just got a call from Jeff Bezos. He said he got the new robots in, cause I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do the shit at work. I don't ever do the shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I went viral and got fired. It took a while to get higher. I call off when I'm not tired and binge watch the old wire. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. Overtime, not me. I'm going home at 3. Cause I don't ever do shit at work. I don't ever do shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do shit at work. I don't ever do shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time. I don't ever do shit at work. I don't ever do shit at work. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. But ride up and down these goddamn aisles. I don't ever do shit at work. I don't ever do shit at work. I'm in here just stealing company time. I'm in here just stealing company time.
Hey, what's going on? This is Jay from the Jay and LNA show.
This is Queen, the comedian of the JNLNA show.
And this is Rhino Mite of the J and LNA show. Why y'all didn't do that when Luenell was on? Y'all sound like y'all freaking in the doctor's office or something.
No, we didn't.
Oh, especially you.
No, we didn't. No, we did not.
Yeah.
I sound how I wanna when I wanna.
If y'all just joining the show, we got comedian Calamar White is in the studio with us tonight.
So how did you come up with your stage name?
Hell, that ain't your real name?
No, it's not.
Oh, man.
His real name is Jeffrey Osborne.
What the hell was that? Got somebody.
You say how I came up with my stage name? Well, my stage name is really my real name. It's really my real name, so I know it's unique, so I just go and run with that.
Nice.
Quit yawning.
Everybody sleepy, man.
Man, it look like
ain't nobody sleep. These two.
You look like Donkey off Shrek when you yawn.
Yeah, I had to take my own.
Yeah.
But Calamar, you want to put out your social media information
Yes,
out there,
man,
brother?
I want y'all to follow me at Facebook and Instagram at Calamar White. That's CALIMAR_white. The color white. I got merch for sale. I got these shirts for sale, man.
Yeah.
I don't never do
at work.
You know, for sale. Y'all purchase though. I do shipping and handling, all that, man.
That's what's up.
Cause I know it's a lot of people out here, man, that don't do nothing at work. So these shirts perfect for y'all.
Yeah, you get fired walking in the door.
Yeah, but please follow me, man, at
Yeah.
Calamar White Instagram. Follow me.
You can't wear them on Casual Friday.
You ain't got no Snapchat?
I got Snapchat, but I don't really deal with the Snapchat like
I don't
that.
even do Snapchat. Kind of falling off. People still do Snapchat.
Like, I treat Instagram like I'm about to really get off Facebook too. You feel me? But I'm gonna just stick with it because I feel like Instagram, like like when I die, I want people to go to my Instagram. 'Cause you can just scroll and like look at my pictures, read my caption. See, you try to go to Facebook, you gonna be scrolling through shit that people tagged you in. Like, man, people don't want to look at that. So, like, I just want people to go to my Instagram when I die and just like see how my life was.
People be still having Facebook pages they did.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, no, they said they was gonna do that.
Instagram, where it's at, and it feel like Facebook be hating. Like they don't want to. They don't like.
They ain't gonna support you.
They ain't gonna. You feel me? It's like on Instagram, I'm a whole nother person on Instagram.
Man, I don't know why that is. That's why it's so.
And then
why it's like that.
on Instagram, you getting people from all over the world that's following and supporting you. And then it's like the people that's right there in your own city. You got more people from everywhere else liking your stuff than your own people that you fool
That's
with.
why I posted that one video about validation, man. You shouldn't you don't need to be looking for nobody out here to validate and put you on out here. Just do what you gotta do and take advantage of the internet and get the attention of the world. Cause they gonna come. Like these people like out here, they gonna come. They gonna like, oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like I see. Damn.
They'll get on the bandwagon later.
Yeah.
That's that's how it works.
Gotta be patient.
Just keep doing you. But man.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some Queens today in drunk history.
It's not drunk history.
And let's rock out with our
drunk news.
Out.
It's just today in history.
Today in history.
Today in history. Work.
She's your queen to be.
This Queens.
Yeah, now starts my segment. Hello, everyone. This is Queen, the comedian of the GMLNA show. And on today, I would like to bring you a few interesting things that happened in history on today's date, June 26th.
Talk up.
They can hear me.
Act like it's mine.
The first thing that happened on today, June 26th, in history. On this day, in 1862, the U.S. Army of Virginia established under General John Pope. I don't know who he is or what he did, but his name sounds cool. On this day, in 1894, Carl Benz of Germany receives the U.S. patent for a gasoline-driven automobile. Carl Benz, Mercedes-Benz, get it?
Henry Ford was the first one to make a car, I believe.
Probably was, but this guy made it with the gasoline started running. So he was pretty cool. To this day, he's been running. On this day, June 26th, 1902, Aga Khan III.
Who?
Aga Khan III is appointed Grand Knight Commander of the Order of the Indian Empire.
That fool look like the dude from Star Wars.
Like with the KKK. Oh no, that's the Grand Wizard. Yeah, I'm like, Grand Knight.
Oh man.
Also on this day, in 1914, the Indian Relief Act passed after a protracted period of passive resistance led by Gandhi. It abolishes the tax imposed on Indians who had not yet renewed their indentures and recognized the validity of Indian customary marriages.
See, that's why a lot of Indians in Florida got their own land and they sovereign. Meaning, like, they go, like, anything happen to them, they handle their own, they go to their own court, they got their own everything. They sovereign. That's what we need to become, black people. We need to become sovereign, become our own people. And I can't wait to make it big because I got a plan for that. I might get, I'm willing to die behind it. I got the information.
Hey, just make sure
we need to be like, we need to become a sovereign people.
Yeah, like Killer Mike tried to do on the Netflix show.
Yeah, he don't drink Coca-Cola no more. He drink Cripple Cola, and the Bloods got to drink too. Bloody Cola, but I'd have had a,
Cola.
Yeah, that don't sound like something I'd buy.
That sounds like.
Oh, y'all ready? I can keep going. On this day, June 26, 1924, after 8 years of occupation, U.S. troops leave the Dominican Republic. And look at us today. We cannot make it back home from there.
No, if
We
you
would've
go over
left
there,
them
they
alone.
gonna kill you because
Yeah,
mad because we left. Like we had all the resources. They was drinking out all the U.S. soldier canteens for their water, and the U.S. soldiers just left.
And,
Now
and
they mad, so like, oh, any American come over here, we gonna kill their ass. Like,
and we gonna get them on the slick side. We gonna make some fake alcohol.
yeah, like we might not have a living body still over here. We gonna have some dead bodies over here. Americans, all their ass.
I'll tell you guys, that is ridiculous. On this day in 1934, Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed the Federal Credit Union Act, establishing credit unions, which remain today some of the best places to go get your auto loans financed.
Man, forget Franklin Roosevelt because he had a part of.
Cause I got a credit union with the credit union in Texas, and I still owe them money. That ain't the best. They just like a regular bank. So I gonna owe them too.
I mean, you're supposed to definitely pay back all of your
That's
money
it.
to all of the
I
financial
owe so many
institutions.
people. I just got in my head one day I'm gonna be rich and I'm just pay all of them back.
Oh, they gonna take him out. Somebody gonna take him.
If you don't pay them back, they
So
gonna sue
why
you.
we don't have no black history?
I got you
this
right
day?
here.
Like,
On this
no
day
black
in
people, no.
1934, W.E.B. Du Bois, he resigned
Dubois.
from the NAACP.
Dubois.
I wrote a paper on him in 7th grade.
did?
Man.
I write a whole fucking article about this nigga. I ain't even know
What
how to
was
pronounce
in
his
the
name.
article?
I forgot.
Man,
I ain't
just
even
talking
know
about
who he was.
his lawsuit that he.
I just picked like it was a list of black people you had to write something about, and I picked them.
And say, hey, there goes somebody I don't know.
His name was cool, like W.E.B. Du Bois.
Right. His name is cool. Well, on this day in 1934, he did make us all sad by resigning from the NAACP.
Now they got that white girl with the real dark tan that say she black.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about her. I don't know. I had another one with Nelson Mandela, but I lost it.
Man, this one's for Mandela.
I don't remember what
See,
it was.
Nelson Mandela, he's smart. He talked to other countries to get his people on.
That's my ugly ass brother.
Oh, okay.
He whack. He always been whack.
Yeah, I
He been
man.
whack. Ever since whack had him. It is now 10:46 p.m.
We got 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Yep, we are
Then we're off the show.
in, Arlington, Texas, where the weather is nice and warm still. It is approximately, let's see how many degrees.
I still don't like it. I'm going to go back to Miami.
Whatever, it's approximately 79 degrees outside.
You don't need to go back to
Clear
Miami.
skies, nice little breeze going outside. We see the lights from Six Flags, and it's all nice and quiet in the ag.
That's what's
Your
up.
ass, stupid as hell. Talking like that.
Hey.
I sound stupid on real radio. Get it.
Oh, man.
You do probably sound professional as a listener. Like me as a listening, you probably sound like,
I'm like, who is that?
why she working with them?
You need to hire her.
Oh,
Your
man.
own show. Then you can ride the night train.
The night. Oh, yeah.
Well, we got 7 minutes before we go off air. Thanks, Calamar, for coming in, man. We appreciate
problem,
you,
man.
brother.
No problem, man.
You know,
I'll
before
see
you
y'all around.
before you blow up,
Yeah, we had to get him.
because you ain't
By
gonna,
the time if we didn't get him now, he'd have cost.
he ain't gonna come to our little show.
He said he would have cost.
He ain't gonna come to our little show after he get all
I'm
his
coming, man.
all
I
his
told
contracts.
myself, man, no matter how big I get, I'm always gonna like hit open mics and stuff.
I mean, that's how you do it. Kevin Hart still hitting mics.
Yeah, I'm talking about like improv open mic. Where
Yeah.
ain't nobody really in it.
Yeah. Well,
But that's what make people, you know what I'm saying? That'll make somebody day. Like, I went to the improv and I saw
Yeah.
Calamar White.
Who?
Like what?
Bitch,
What didn't
the dude that
TK
sing-
Kirkland came to the open mic last night?
Yeah, man, I hate I missed. I owe somebody an ass whooping.
I sent you a text message.
Last night. Boy.
No, because I had
People hit me up like, boy, was that the crowd? Because I posted a picture like, was that the crowd last night? I'm like, hell yeah, your ass missed out.
Yeah, man, my little girl was just bothering me and wanted me to come pick her up. So
a lot of ladies in there. I'm talking about, ooh. Oh man,
yeah.
You know, I just
we don't
get
care
my
about the
cars,
band.
so I got the car, so that's what I use. Like,
Yeah,
cause I'm really like, you
slide
feel
that
me?
number.
You
Here
feel
you
me?
go.
Like I got low self-esteem. Like I really be, nah, for real, I be shy to talk to women in person, but online I got all the confidence.
Oh man,
Boy,
let's
I'm
build.
talking to anybody online, but right now I'm glad I got these cars, so I just use the cars to talk to females in person.
What kind of cars?
Like business cards.
Oh, okay.
I
thought you had notes written on them or something.
Nah, I tell her, hit me up. You feel me? I might have something. Now I'm doing a little skit. I tell her, hit me up, man.
I thought you know, California, you ought to get some of them cars say let's build.
Sure.
You get those let's let's build cars.
We gonna be on Vista
and hand them out, boy.
Let's build.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on there before.
Well, hey, don't put your name on there. Just put your number.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's build with my number.
Yeah.
Like a mini black card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it before you.
I think I wonder if Vista Print got like some scratch off scenes. I wanna like spray some cologne on the car. Like let's build and turn it over to scratch.
Yeah. Then the number, she got to reveal the number on the back. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. You know, that's a good idea. But it's 10:50 after the hour. Or it's 50 after the hour. My bad.
Yeah, he said it's 10:50 after the hour. So what hour is 10:50 after?
10:50. It's 50 after the hour. And you know, want to thank all our listeners for listening in 10
man,
countries.
I appreciate y'all listening in,
Man, we got
Yes,
10
we
countries out there
definitely
listening to
appreciate
us.
everyone for tuning in. If you would like to have us keep bringing you this live content, remember to go to the Fishbowl Radio Network website, fbrn.us. Find the JNLNA show. When you get there, scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit that donate button, baby.
And y'all don't be no haters and say, we don't want to see him make it, so we ain't giving up no monies. Go on and give it to us, man. Come on, give us that. I'll be good.
We gonna get it from somebody else anyway.
I said thank y'all for having me on the show.
Who, your
Your
mom?
mama said we want a peach cobbler.
Man.
Yeah, but
I don't want no sweet potato.
Y'all go
if
to
she cook sweet potato
go
pie,
to
she
the
cook
and go to our YouTube page and
subscribe.
Subscribe to the JNLNA Show YouTube page so you can get every time we on or doing something. You gonna know that we doing it because it's gonna ring on your phone and let you know how you know and to what you know and whatever else that go with it.
We got 25 videos on there.
Yes, and also if you are interested in sponsorship opportunities, reach out. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
We can help you grow your business.
We got
and build your
10,000 listeners,
revenue.
y'all. 10,000.
I'll do your commercial for you. Just
No.
give me the bread.
No, he won't.
I will do the commercial because if you ain't heard me on here, I got the radio voice.
He ain't gonna get the words out till about 8 seconds after.
It's still gonna be a commercial. Hey, you better quit hating on me, Gray.
Hey.
But
y'all hate
I would
on
like we definitely like to thank Luenell for calling in.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate Calamar White
For y'all who didn't believe that she was gonna call in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All y'all haters out there.
She called in.
She called in.
Like she said, you can find her on Facebook at the official Luenell, Instagram at Luenell, Luenell.
And we gonna be at Luenell's. Luenell's gonna be at Arlington Improv this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday shows, and Sunday. And we're gonna be out at Arlington Improv Sunday to visit Luenell, take pictures with her, and hang out with her for a second, and all that good stuff. Hopefully, Jay Liggins won't freeze up on us.
She got 6 shows, so and they start tomorrow. So y'all need to get out there and get to one. And as you get to the one on Sunday, the first drink of water is on me. Just tell me you listen to the show, and I'll even shake your hand.
And I got the second cup of water for you.
I feel like y'all can go to her show Thursday and Friday and Sunday because on Saturday, baby, Saturday, June 29th. Where you need to be at is 5209 South Lamar in Dallas, Texas, where Jay Liggins and myself will be gracing the stage at Cafe Delicious presents Bust Your Goods Comedy Show, Laughs, and Lyrics Edition with our favorite host, Anastasia the Bold.
The Bold.
Yeah, that, man. So go on in and be there.
Yep. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8:30. Soul food available. It's BYOB. $20 pre-sale, $30 at the door. Don't be cheap because guess what? It's going to be a lot of jokes, a lot of drinks, a lot of fine women, and a lot of soul food in the building. So it's well worth it.
A lot of hoeing.
And some weed.
A lot of money.
Yeah, we gonna have some weed on deck too. Reggie.
Broccoli.
Reggie.
Corn. Bacon.
Again, thank you, Calamar White, for showing up.
Appreciate y'all, man, for having me.
That's what's up. Until next week.
Same time, same station. I don't know who we gonna have, but Lil John was supposed to come through. I appreciate him for just even thinking about me. Hopefully he'll be through here next week. And go on and tune in to us next week. It's the Jay and LNA show. Yeah, that.
Hey, what's up? This is Jay from the Jay and LNA show. I'm just here to let y'all know that the game's still the same. The only thing that changes is the room. You can catch me, Queen, Mike, and Rhino Mike each and every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Grey Bowl. You'll be able to hear funny conversations, banging music, and everything else that you want to hear each and every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Grey Bowl.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
I smoked some weed. On the way here with Queen.
Get your dick out of my face.
This nigga Derek be starting to leave comments on my statuses. He be commenting.
Lights out?
Yeah, he be commenting the flyer and shit on my
Oh, yeah. He be sending
He just sent me,